Namibia wasn't supposed to start like this.
I might have to see a doctor.
And time was ticking because we had only 1 week left before our biggest expedition yet.
We're going somewhere very interesting, very remote, and not alone.
But sometimes slowing down leads to experiences you never planned for.
Try.
We're Carla and Lida, and we swapped a career ladder for a life of adventure in our Land Rover Defender, Pango. Over the past 16 months, we've explored 12 African countries and counting. In this episode, we spend an unexpected week in Windhoek. We discover Namibia's capital, together with an absolute legend of the overlanding world, Ronnie.
Ronnie is really a celebrity here.
Whose stories, generosity and passion have inspired overlanders in Africa and beyond.
I'm gonna show you the real Africa.
What first felt as a setback turned into an unforgettable week. Wander along.
Hello and welcome back from Namibia. We've been before, Carla's been multiple times, also as a child. And us two were in Namibia 4 years ago, but we did a trip through Botswana and Namibia with a rental car. But first time for Pango Boy.
So we entered Namibia at Ngoma border, and we are thus now in the Caprivi Strip, that little panhandle of Namibia stretching over Botswana, between Angola, Zambia and Botswana. This region and also the northern part of Namibia still has a lot of tribal communities, which also governs themselves within the tribes with the chiefs. And we will be making our way through the Caprivi and then down towards Windhoek in the next few days.
To feel love, to be known. I haven't felt the stars, I haven't seen the moon. I wrote them all in song so I could sing for you. To be happy, to stay strong, to feel love, to be known, to be happy, stay.
Not bad at all. Just look at this. We are alone. Just the toilet and the shower there. A Lida there. And all of this is ours. And then behind that there are more camp spots like this. A lovely campsite. Mbezi, the Caprivi.
Apparently with hippos.
Apparently with hippos. We'll hear them tonight, I think. And I haven't shown this, but look at this. What we got from a subscriber, from Theo Leroux, who makes amazing wood furniture, kitchen cabinets, things for Land Rovers as well. But look at what he made for us. This was so sweet and so beautiful. Thank you, Theo. So we're going to enjoy a tea, a rusk, and the sunsets, I think.
And a book.
And a book.
the Caprivi strip, and we're going a bit faster than we planned. We planned to do 4 or 5 days from here until Windhoek, but we're now aiming at 2 to 3 because I might have to see a doctor. I think it comes from my neck or my back. It started in my upper arm, now also my lower arm. This death feeling. So I don't think those are good signs. I'm on pain meds now for 4 days in a row. It's not improving. In fact, it's only getting worse.
She's not sleeping, therefore I am not sleeping.
So hopefully a doctor or a physiotherapist or someone in Windhoek can help me with that. Full speed in that direction.
Yeah, but it's far. This morning when we left, it was 1,111 kilometers until Windhoek, so it's still a bit to go, and not the fastest. But hopefully we can organize something quickly, because we weren't able to get internet yesterday to have contact with anyone. The Starlink doesn't work here, and we couldn't get a SIM card easily. So now we're just trying to get to a camping with Wi-Fi. I only switched the camera on after realizing that the last kilometer or more, every second building, or almost every 2 out of 3 buildings, were a bar or a shebeen.
I think today is the day we're missing everything on camera. Because this morning, a cheetah crossed the street right in front of us. But we were too late to grab the camera, but it was beautiful to watch.
It was really a pity. It was a massive cheetah, but yeah. But at least we got some of the bars. There's another one. Shebeen. It's always a party somewhere, huh?
In Africa, yes.
So this dog and the owl, I think they play, because the whole evening and this morning the owl comes, chases the dog, and the dog chases the owl. And you want to have the tropont wanting attention. Lilac-breasted roller, I think. Spruce, I don't know the English name. And then some mossy. Everyone living in harmony except with the dog.
We are packing up and making our way to Windhoek, like we said, on top speed. My shoulder is really bad, or my back, I'm not sure. Last night we tried a new setup in Pango. I was sleeping, sitting here. At a certain stage that was the only position in which I felt somewhat of comfort. Yeah, this is not nice, obviously, and well, an extra challenge on the road. Carla is, as we speak, booking, I think it's a glamping tent type of thing, for at least 2 or 3 nights, so that I can climb in and out of bed easily. And hopefully we can sort this injury out. 400 kilometers today, I think, more or less. So let's get going.
You've had a shot in the bum,
A shot in the bum.
steroids and anti-inflammatory, and soon they will scan your bones.
Yeah, so waiting for the X-ray.
How are you feeling?
I don't like hospitals.
They are here to help you.
Yeah.
So this space is the problem. So this is where the nerves come out to supply the upper limbs. That's why you have that sensation in this, that numbness.
So, it's now Tuesday.
Yeah, and we're standing in front of a tent.
A glamping tent at Urban Camp in Windhoek.
I had an X-ray Sunday night, and they saw that a few
Vertebra.
didn't look that good. Then followed physiotherapy, but it's still it's very stiff back and neck and nerve pain in my arm. I'm trying to do everything I can to make that go away, but yeah, it also takes patience.
Okay, but I think it's a good decision to get into the glamping tent so that Lila can stand up and walk at night if necessary. Because that was the biggest issue in Pango, to get out, to get outside, to be able to stand and walk. Happy with this, and a wonderful campsite actually.
Beautiful.
Amazing, really a great space for overlanders and campers and travelers. Amazing.
Good morning! I just had another physio treatment.
You're not the only one getting a treatment. Pango is getting a special treatment, tough dog treatment.
Yes.
So we are at Xterra in Windhoek, and they are installing the tough dog suspension for us that opposite lock has sponsored. So we are very excited to see it and to feel it.
Yeah.
I'm sure it's going to be it's going to make a huge difference. So we're really excited.
Yeah.
Cool.
Our week in Windhoek wouldn't have been the same without this man, Ronnie. He helped us from getting an appointment with a physiotherapist to lending out one of his cars. And he showed us all around Namibia's capital. Let's go.
Ronnie, where are you taking us?
I'm gonna show you the real Africa.
This is still Windhoek, guys.
Of Windhoek.
The outskirts of Windhoek.
Okay. And what will we see?
In most cases, people come to Windhoek, they just go to the city and they go back like, wow, you know, you need to see all parts of Windhoek. So I'm gonna take you to the location, and then I'll also take you to other suburbs that you haven't been to.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
It looks like you're taking us into the veld. Look at the nice colors.
Nice.
I didn't even realize people are painting like that.
Oh. Wait a market. We are not in Joburg.
During the apartheid regime, all these. You see, it looks like the Soweto, South Africa, Soweto.
So who were they built then? Pacific middle class or what?
I don't know. I can't, but I don't know. Or lied. So it's the Hereros. They're traditionally known for, you know, they love meat too much. Weekends like this, they gather, they cook lots of meat and drink. And
Oh, there's the pots.
there's another one.
Yeah.
And then you get people who have got businesses for cutting meat. See, I'll show you when they say cutting machine.
Ah.
There's a meat cutting machine thing.
Yeah. I see there's a saw.
Yeah, there's another one in front.
Yeah.
So most people who go with the pot. So most people go to the farm when they come back. Maybe they come with a full carcass of a goat. They just come here, chop it, or a kudu, chop it, and then
Sell or just take it to the family?
for the family,
Okay.
home consumption. Some they sell.
Yeah.
So here there's a bar here. There's lots of bars everywhere actually. So I'm gonna take, it's a market. You get almost, I don't know, from, you know, Mopani worms?
Yeah, I want them a bunny. Yes.
Really? I've never tried them.
I think I was small when I once tried them. I want her to try one. So she says, okay.
So here you get a lot of people that come here because they come and try and taste this meat. Let's start at the market. So this is where they are pricing the meat. See how you can feel. Don't be scared.
Oh yeah.
Cattle in the farm that they can sell here.
Okay.
Like that. That meat where we're gonna eat. These guys also they chop tomato, onion, they make salsa, which you eat with the kapana.
Okay.
So we'll come get some when we're on our way the other side.
Okay.
How are you? Easy. Thanks, man. Okay. Alright. I appreciate it. Okay.
That's what it's like to be famous.
Yes.
Okay.
Worms. Yeah.
Funny.
Yes. So how do you eat them?
I see people, they just remove the head and they just chew it like that, but some people cook it.
I have to try it.
Okay.
Okay.
You know what this is?
Yeah. Yes.
No, I don't. I don't know.
It's a
Oh,
baobab.
Yeah.
Yeah.
oh, we had that.
The
Yes.
baobab
Yes.
fruits, yeah.
Yes. How do you eat this?
You cook or you eat like that, but it's not salt.
It's no salt
Put
on.
in what you put in the pot, boiling it. You wash it nicely, You put small water, cooking oil, chili, tomato, and onions if you want.
Okay, okay, so it becomes a stew.
Yeah.
Okay.
It becomes soft.
Okay. And people eat it dry as well?
Yeah.
Like this?
Yeah. We eat like this also.
Wanna try?
Try.
Come, Carla. 2 cameras on your face.
No, yeah, but okay. How much are they? I just want to try one.
Oh, want to try one?
Okay. Okay, let me. Okay, do I eat? Do I?
Yeah.
What do I break off? The head?
Oh, they had also eat.
You're just making an ass out of me, but okay. Okay, I'm just at least taking off the head.
Yeah.
And the ass.
Take it.
They're very hard.
There we go.
It's fun.
I've been trying to eat more pani, but
Oh.
I can't. I don't know.
Okay, ma'am, what do I owe you?
You see?
Look at this thing. This is a big worm. Where does the little fishes come from? This one.
Oh, it's from the flood. From
Angola,
Okay.
Angola, Caprivis, and this.
And then all the way.
You know what they call it? Capenta.
Kapenta. Oh yeah,
Yes.
I heard the word. Okay.
Yeah. In Zambia, especially.
Okay.
Okay.
so much.
Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you. You know what lake
Oh, do you know that?
Oh man, Ronnie.
That's something different.
My God.
What is this? Oil and vinegar?
Yeah, vinegar
Okay.
and onion, yeah.
I already bought there.
Coba tukang bagi, coba tukang bagi.
You just pinch and taste.
Okay.
That's
nice. Nice salsa, huh?
That brings everyone is gonna be fighting for us. Come taste it. You just look at the meat, then tell me that one looks okay. Then we
You know what looks okay, huh?
You pick.
So what you do, you take a piece, and you do that, and then you do this.
Okay. Really nice. Really good. Okay.
Now make it $60 for now, but no fat, no fat at all.
Really good. Can I film?
Yes, how are you?
Good and you?
Yeah, my name is Tangos
Tango.
Yeah.
My name is Carla.
from Namibia,
Namibia. Okay, I'm South Africa.
South Africa.
Yeah.
Oh, Bafana, Bafana.
Yeah. Yeah, that's not going well, eh?
Yeah.
Okay, you just keep it warm, yeah?
Yes.
Ah, okay.
That one is smoked like that.
Ah, okay.
Thank you. And taste some of it.
Good morning. It's day 6, 7 in Windhoek. But I think the first day for me to have woken up with a little less discomfort. And we are on our way to do some shopping for the next 2 weeks. But first we're gonna have breakfast with Ronnie and Nottie.
So as you saw yesterday, we went out on the town with Ronnie, but it's very funny to watch because Ronnie is really a celebrity here, and well, probably in South Africa as well with the Overlanders. But the guys here know him very well, and they're just stopping him everywhere. Ronnie, I watch your videos. Very cool to see, and he's such a nice guy. So we're going to have breakfast with Namibian royalty.
Leaving Windhoek and looking back at a bit of a different week. It's a bit blurry, but I think we can say the second half of the week things slowly got better and we got the chance to see more of Windhoek. We would have loved to see and show you more of the Caprivi and our way to the city.
But also went past in a blur. We really liked Windhoek. We saw different sides of it. Ronnie took us to different areas and showed us all these hangouts and where he buys the best food. So we really enjoyed it. It's a beautiful city surrounded by mountains. It's clean, it has interesting heritage and all the old German buildings also in between there. Yeah, actually very impressive. I loved it.
We definitely want to come back.
So Lida is looking at these phallic constructions in the veld. Look at how big this is. It's like some alien civilization.
Massive.
Yeah, there's termite hills or ant hills, I think termite hills, that they built and then someone tried to eat them. Some ant eater or something tried to eat them.
A pangolin maybe?
Maybe a pangolin, you never know. That would be cool. Yeah, they are everywhere in the veld. So these termites take out the ground from underneath the surface and build up and up. And I'm assuming there's a lot of tunnels and things in there. And I also always thought that it would be good to get that material that they have sort of a saliva or a fluid that they use to cake the sand together and then build this. And it's hard. Some areas is like cement. It's not washing away, and people do use it for making their floors. So they would take this ground, make it a bit wet, compound it, and that is a very good floor. And I thought if you can reproduce that type of fluid, it would be a good cement. My professors did not think it was a viable project. This time I saw it first.
Yeah, you're right.
What is that? The Benguela stream, the west coast of Africa. Very cold, but we're getting closer to Swakopmund.
Yeah. And that means the end of this episode. And the next one is gonna be really something different.
So for now, we're gonna go fill up every tank we have with diesel, every jerry can, because we're going somewhere very interesting, very remote, and not alone.
Thank you for watching. See you next time.
Bye!
Ha ha ha!